Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where it's your Let's Play too. No, stop with the demo. Actually, wait, can I go to this? Because this is... Oh yeah, let's get this recorded. This song's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yes, welcome to Final Fantasy Tactics. This will be a slightly different series than what I usually run, just because it's going to be a little on the mellow side. There probably won't be very many swears, other than the occasional damn when I get an unlucky proc.
Yeah.
It's a very chill game.
Where are my Homestucks at? Because Zodiac.
Do we have Homestucks on the channel?
Yeah, we have Homestuck fans. And our fans.
Yeah, okay. Even though I'm talking over it, this is one of my favorite opening songs in any game. It's wonderful, and it usually gets me pumped up to punch someone in the face
Please don't
to
punch
defend
me
their
in the
honor.
face. Please don't punch me in the face to defend my honor.
So, we're gonna get started here and have some fun.
Pretty sure that would just assault my honor.
Voice acting. I am Al-Islam, a scholar of ancient Ivalice history. By the way, this is the place... Oh, do I... Oh yeah, I hit the button. Haha, it's not automatic. Have you ever heard of the Lion War?
I haven't, but that sounds badass as fuck.
It divided Ivalice in two over who would be... That's another thing about this game. The text crawls a little slow. It gets a little annoying. It divided Ivalice in over two over who would be successor to the throne. It ended with the appearance of a young hero named Delita.
She's gonna delete ya.
It's a dude. I know, it doesn't sound like a dude name, but it's a dude.
Nope.
Everybody living here knows this hero's tale. But we, of course, looking at the art, everyone's androgynous anyway. But we also know... What? But we also know that what we see with our eyes alone isn't necessarily the truth. Here's a young man. I mean...
Is it?
He is the youngest son of the noble... I've never been able to pronounce the last name, because I've also never heard it pronounced.
Why are we looking at his taut, muscular ass?
I don't know. Can you pronounce that name?
Beowulf?
It
looks like the name of the mines in 15.
Yes, it is.
Beowulf.
Beowulf? Okay. Cool. Very prestigious knighthood family. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but... And a tot butt at that.
Is a butt. Look at all these belts.
It's definitely a Final Fantasy game. According to the Duray report, released last year, concealed for many years by the church, whatever, this unknown man is the true hero, except that's not even fully true. Spoiler alert. The church claims he was a blasphemer and an anarchist, the root of all evil.
What's wrong with anarchy?
But is this the truth?
Aside from, instability.
Won't you join me on a journey for the truth?
Like Potato Man?
Never played that game, but I love the title. Before that, please tell me your name and birthday. So I released a video asking you guys to name characters, and I have a huge list, which is awesome, and I will use as many of those names as I can. But the main character was already spoken for because we had a really stupid idea. This is a joke that I don't know if it's going to hold up for the entire... Oops. No, that is most certainly not correct. I don't know if the joke's gonna hold up for the entire playthrough, but it's gonna make me laugh. And sometimes I want to be the one who laughs. So his name is...
you need to stuff a comma in there.
Okay.
Just...
Yes, you are right. Yeah, his name is just... Oh, there is no comma?
Another... Stop? Just... Ugh.
And his birthday is January 1, which is not random. Usually when I do birthdays in my show, I do it on recording days. But for today, January 1st is actually necessary, and we'll get into that in a second. So enjoy the pretty art in this very old cutscene that still somehow holds up pretty okay. Because I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing with this series because it is so different from my usual series. First of all, these episodes will probably run much longer than 20 minutes because the last time I beat this game, and which is the only time I've beaten this game, it took me 250 hours. We just finished Monster Rancher 4 a couple weeks ago. That one ran 127 episodes. Final Fantasy Tactics might be damn close, if not more, so I want to kind of limit it so it's not completely insane.
It can't be the Final Fantasy if you keep making them.
Way to hit those new video game jokes, the Akamura. I'm sure no one's heard that before. Anyway, so these episodes are going to be fairly long. This first one especially is going to be on the long side because it's going to be a while before we get to do much of anything. The first few battles are the first two battles are very scripted, very cutscene heavy, so this is going to be a very long introductory movie, video, whatever, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. But also because they're so long, we may be breaking our normal schedule. Usually, as you know, I like doing 8 episodes at a time per series before switching off. I'm not sure I'm going to have the stamina or the time to do 8 episodes of Final Fantasy Tactics at a time. But we'll see when we get there. It may not be so bad. I don't know. We'll see. The battles I thought took like 20 to 30 minutes, but after timing myself, they take a lot less than that, so it just feels that long sometimes. I'm also going to cut out a lot of grinding, because there is a lot of grinding in this. Obviously, all story battles I'll show you and everything. And the final thing I'm going to say is I have a plan for the team. The series was actually suggested by Ryu D and Lord Ariados, I believe, but I think it's Ryu D, and I think we talked about this during one of my old streaming Sundays, where I floated the idea of doing the show with what I consider my perfect team, which there really is no such thing in this game as a perfect team, but I have a preferred team. Excuse me, I'm burping up vanilla Coke. So, oh hey, the church. We're actually at the church that is at the beginning of the game. Wow, you would think I would have realized that. Anywho, so we're doing my favorite team, my perfect team, and that is what you are going to see. So I kind of have everything already sort of planned out, and the game is way more open than I'm going to make it look. I'm also going to try to cut down on the number of secrets I show you, just because if I show you every secret in the game, this will go like 500 episodes, and I don't have the patience for that. That's a girl voice.
God, please help us sinful children of Ivalice. It looked like Ivalice to me. Is it Ivalice? I don't know.
I always thought it was Ivalice. That is female knight.
Princess Ovalia, let's go. Just a moment, Agrias. I'm praying. The guards have already arrived. I'm still praying.
Princess, don't give Agrias trouble. Please hurry.
You cannot rush the connection with the Lord.
Hi, everyone. What's going on here? It's been nearly an hour.
I'm still praying. Don't be rude to the Princess Gafgarian.
I love that. Is this going to be alright, Agrias? This is an urgent issue for us. I don't want to get my knees dirty on this carpet.
She's praying. So there are rude knaves even among the Hokuten.
I'm being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hokuten. I'm not obliged to show respect to you. Mer. I haven't had my coffee this morning.
What? How dare you? Enough. Let's go. I've spoken to God. He called you a dick.
Go with God.
You too, Simon.
You ever deal with old people who just cough randomly and loudly?
Lady Agrias! The enemy!
Princess Goltana's men? I'm still trying to find the I'm like fucking around, but I'm trying to find that voice that I did for the one Sakura game because I thought it was a good old man voice. Anyway, what must do to make money? What? Just you have a problem too? I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. That's right.
Know your place.
Let's go. You just got done praying. You're not even out of the monastery, and you're already taking the Lord's name in vain. Doesn't seem very good. By the way, wait, never mind. I'm not going to mention that. Anyway, don't mind me. Don't mind what I was about to say.
I like the idea that the princess would just be fed up with all this bullshit.
Yes.
The crest of the Black Lion? What's wrong with Prince Goltana? He's such an idiot. Does he want to start a war? Yep.
There's no... I forgot that's a male voice. Knave, there's no point in resisting. Just give us the princess or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever.
Like I give a fuck about my face.
Exactly.
Like we give a fuck about her face.
Only idiots attack head on.
Leave this to us.
We can't make money that way. Red, follow me. I really hope that joke doesn't get old, but it makes me laugh.
Too.
It will make me laugh. It'll change the dialogue. Alright, so, battles play out on a grid if you guys have seen tactical RPGs. Kill them all, don't leave any survivors.
End goal, route. Nonsense. There's no need to kill them. That's just what Goltana wants us to do. Just let him go.
It's theming. That's impossible. I probably used like 6 different voices for him already. So, yeah, this first battle I can't even control anyone but Ramza, main character. Just Ugh. It feels slow when I'm not... Yes, I know how to move. Hold on a second, where's the... Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of, like, half of this bullshit. So we're gonna stop that, and, message display fast, let's see, I think navigation message I can turn off. Okay, I think we're good. So, yes, this was my first tactical RPG I ever played, and I fell in love with it instantly. There is one little mechanic thing that once you master it, like, the game just opens up. And it's the only Final Fantasy Tactics that had that mechanic, and I'll talk about it more once it becomes irrelevant. So, you guys won't...
Just pitched a fucking rock.
Hey, whatever works. So you guys won't be able to see your characters named until the second episode, because again, the first 2 battles in this game are very scripted. Don't break Agrius's armor. Good. Dick. They're heavily scripted with a team I can't customize very well. So we are going to do some work, and it'll take a while, but I need it because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this game. So, the Akamura... I'm trying to think of something to say. The Akamura has dicked around on one of the Final Fantasy games. Which one was it? The second one? The one on the DS?
Yes. Tactics A2, I think it's called. Advanced 2.
Yes.
It was kind of fun. I forgot why I stopped playing it.
Well, Tactics is a very vast game. I mean, like I said, with... this one, I've attempted to play this one, like the original. I've attempted to play this probably close to 10 times, maybe more. I've only ever beaten it once because I usually get about 40, 50 hours in and I'm just tired. So, attack the weakling. Aboosh! Ugh, that scream always... I don't know. There's good sound effects, man. Good sound effects.
Yes.
You always attack people from the sides or the back. You attack them from the front, they'll
scream of
dodge.
a man falling down a mine shaft.
Yes. Where are you? What? Agrius. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, take out the chemist who can actually run around and heal these people. Good call.
We're not killing them, we're just sending them down mine shafts.
So, some of the
this game is PG.
Story is very... not open to interpretation, but kind of obtuse. Like, whoa! Holy shit.
Okay, kill that guy.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Okay. Hi, Rad. So, some of the story is obtuse. Like, they explain it more in the pre-game cutscene. Essentially what happened is the Kingdom of Ivalice was torn in half, as they said, and there was this big war, and then the king died, but his heir to the throne was only 2 years old. So he was... his guardian became the actual heir, but then the church didn't like the person they picked, so they installed someone else on the throne. It's very Joan of... Wait, not Joan of Arc, right?
No.
Who am I thinking? Oh, no, anyway.
You're thinking... Oh, man.
I don't know. I know the Romance of the Three Kingdoms was like that. Well,
Yeah.
the Three Kingdoms was like that. Like, I thought that was in a different story, too. I mean, it's probably in multiple stories. Everything is in multiple stories.
It's a common royalty fantasy trope.
But this first battle takes place before much of that, I believe. Oh! I know Agrius knew some white magic. Usually this fight doesn't take this long.
Get up, asshole.
Knight is being a right dick.
Being a taint mouth.
If Gafgarian would actually hit his... What? What? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Great. Boy, this battle would already be over if I was the one in control of it.
Yep. Ain't that how it goes? That's what I like about Fire Emblem. At least the ones I've played. There's none of this gamey shit.
If I attack from the front, it's only a 66 chance. If I dash into him, it's a 100% chance. Well then. Yeah, much reduced damage. 24. There is still a little bit of random numbers in there, so the percentages are hard, but the damage is a little soft based on bonuses that may be rolled. Or whatevs. This knight is being a douche. We're just gonna keep stoning him, apparently. This battlefield... I think that's what the problem is. The battle isn't... You dick! I'm sure I paid for that!
Huck more rocks! Huck more rocks!
Okay, now we've got him. Gafgarian, yeah, use a spell. Don't try to do anything dumb. There you go. Kaboosh.
Oh, that's a
come
rude
on, man.
spell. Can you imagine you're minding your own damn business, breaking your enemy's armor, and then all of a sudden this giant sword comes from El Diablo and just stabs you right in the taint? That is a bad morning.
And then you get a bunch of ice cubes dropped on your head.
That is the definition of a bad morning.
Yes.
And then your pal's all like, here, I'll put some ice on that. And she just like hucks them right in your fucking eye. Let go of me! Damn. Guys, you're on church property. Come here. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Give him a
Why
feminine
should I
voice.
listen to you?
I don't like Delita. Give him a feminine voice.
What an annoying princess.
I know, right? Violence against women. The Akamura is just wide-eyeing on the screen.
Did you just... This is a PG game. What the fuck do you think you're doing? You're gonna destroy our rating. How are we supposed to sell to kids?
That answer.
Tough. Don't blame us. Blame yourself or God. You're a dick.
He really is, but he's also not.
Your mother regrets you.
No. Wow.
Oh, God. I just like to imagine they're all just full of disdain.
You're alive, Delita, but why are you with Gultana's troops? Why?
Because your friends are douches.
And we're going to answer that question later, but we're still continuing this episode right now.
Yes.
Like I said, this is going to be a long one. This might push an hour.
Yep, that's why
probably
we've
be a
got
little
caffeine.
less. And here comes this bullshit. I hate this text crawl. Hate. You'll see. The moment I super hate it. Delita's name appears for the first... Okay. Here we go. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs.
Monies.
Like, you know, I bet you
even less literacy.
I have a feeling that it probably reads better in Japanese because they wouldn't. They probably have one symbol for little money.
Yeah, it would be
poor.
Character.
Right. At that time, robbery and okay, so basically what's going on is the war is over and the soldiers came home, but they didn't know what to do with themselves.
So
they started going bananas.
Post-World War I Germany.
Yes.
In the Middle Ages.
So...
with wizards.
And Garland was no exception either. Right. And I can't skip this, by the way. This is... Ugh.
That's what that is.
Chapter 1. The Meager.
Who's the meager?
We are. We're all poor. Almost. Sort of, actually. Because Ramza, our main character is Ramza. Ramza comes from a very noble family, so he, of course, does not have to suffer the same way. I heard another wagon bound for Igros was attacked.
Must have been the Death Corps.
Something's starting. Know anything, Delita?
No, but I can guess.
That's a good voice for him. What do you mean?
Prince Larg's coming to town.
Prince Larg? Why?
Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor of Limberry, too.
That's news. It's not an official visit, is it?
There are danger zones everywhere in Ivalice. The Hokuton Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men.
So, they need us cadets. Everyone fall in!
Fall in what? The toilet? That's unsanitary.
Everywhere's a toilet if you want it to be.
Especially
you have a
this
mission.
time.
As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing here in Galeon. Sure. The traitorous Death Corps detest the royal family. We cannot overlook them. We will begin by exterminating these traitors, by order of our master. Larg's Knights stationed at Igros Castle and many other groups will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Igros and help guard it. Except we have a more pressing matter. Right the hell now. Bye, lady.
Your daughter's online too.
Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to oh yeah, that's proper subject verb agreement. Is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations now to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line of operations. What? That's all. Prepare immediately. Yeah, we get it. I understand. So I had some people asking me, I think Ryu actually asked me to do the
Sweegie Woods.
The latest version, which is both PSP and Android. And I really wanted to, but I could not get it to work no matter what I tried. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I'm having to do the original PlayStation version, but I don't mind. It's the one I'm most familiar with because I know they changed some translations. Like, they changed some of the names of the classes, they changed some of the names of the moves. I think they added cutscenes as if this game wasn't long enough. It's not so bad that we're doing this version. You'll understand. What's this? Just a bunch of kids? What luck! Alright, all we have to do is kill these kids.
Good fucking god, that rating just keeps going up.
Then we can escape. The what?
Punching women, blaspheming,
yeah.
Killing kids.
Don't worry, no one has sex in this game, so obviously the rating's fine for everybody. Don't you worry, we'll kill every one of you.
Mass child murder.
Yeah, I think everyone here is 17. I think. You can actually pull up their ages. I don't know if there's a real point to it, because you can't really die, I don't think, at old age. Or you'd be playing the game for freaking ever if you even tried.
Is his name Neil?
Yes. But not the way I know it to be spelled.
Yeah, not the way I spell it. It's like, if that was my Neil, fuck him up.
So, the first bit of this game is fairly challenging for me because you sort of have to manipulate the system correctly in order to not get obliterated right off the bat. Because, for example, whenever you enter a battle, it takes the average level of everybody who's involved in the fight. So one of the jobs of the Akamura, which I haven't told her yet, is that once we...
I have to do something? Just watch out. Don't rush them.
Don't patronize me, Delita. I'm also a Ivalice.
Whatever that was.
Yeah, what? How is it
Oh,
pronounced?
way to go.
Beowulf?
Beowulf, I think.
Beowulf? Beowulf? The Beowulf family?
Way to go, idiot.
So you must be cadets from the military academy. Snot-nosed little nobles. Silence! Surrender or die in obscurity. I'm probably almost 18. What can a bunch of kids like you do?
Can stab you right in the face.
Bunch of spoiled punks like you'll never beat us.
You want to say that in stabbing distance?
Yeah, he's... Actually, I think he is in stabbing distance. Yep, he's in stabbing distance. And... stab.
Puncture. Job level up.
Let's see. Flank. And you can take positions behind the fighters. Actually, I don't like him moved up that much. Splish.
Splish.
Yes. Splish. I was talking about...
in the town refuse.
Wow. The first one to talk shit was also the first one to die.
Holy
Why
shit.
are you running away, Delita?
It's like you talk shit, you get hit. Why is he running away?
He's being a twat. That's why I hate having characters under AI control. A lot of times characters under AI control don't want to just stand there. They almost feel like they have to do things, but that's not true. Sometimes your best move is to not move.
Yes.
And this is one time when that's especially true. Can't see. Like, all this camera work I'm doing is another reason why I wanted to do this version of the game, because the Android version can't... It's really annoying. They have on-screen buttons to move the camera, and you have to do a lot of clicking, and it's obnoxious. Believe me, this is going to be the best for all our sanity.
This would drive me nuts if all the enemies were named, because in Fire Emblem, if an enemy is named, that means they're probably recruitable.
Everybody is named and everybody is recruitable.
Well, shit. Why aren't you recruiting them?
Well, you can't recruit them yet. Like, technically, they're recruitable. Let's see. Marty goes, and then Parker goes. So this is called the...
I thought his name was Pecker.
So this is called the AT, or active turn list, and this is the most important aspect of this game. And this is the mechanic that I was talking about earlier that lives and dies by this game. So knowing the turn list is your key to victory. Like, for this lady, who is currently up, I wasn't going to have her do anything, but since two enemies are going to move before my other chemist, she needs to act. So she's going to give this dude a potion so he doesn't immediately die. Unfortunately, this exposes my chemist. Chemists can throw items across the battlefield, but I didn't have line of sight. So you can also exploit the AI, as I'm doing, because characters who stay really far back and don't have an attack route will usually only take 1 or 2 steps forward, as that one dude down there did. And you can use that to take advantage of the situation. So everything I'm doing here has a purpose.
Pucker Rock.
Yup. I actually had a better play than that. I did the wrong action. And the reason...
What's that? Do an advanced tactic? Okay.
And the reason I'm not being more assertive with my chemists is if you tell a character to wait rather than act, then their next turn comes up faster. So if the chemist gets to move faster, that works for me because that means I can start chucking items everywhere faster. So, I was also going to say that Zodiac signs are very important in this game. They very much are important. Zodiac signs affect damage. They affect percentages of hit. They affect the amount of damage that gets cured if it's a white mage. Everything is affected by those Zodiac signs. And I have tailored my team because for me, fun is apparently poring over a strategy guide and working out a whole bunch of theories and tactics for hours on end at a time for reasons.
You're the protagonist of Fire Emblem.
So, alright, now see, if I was the AI, I would withdraw completely, but my chemist just needs to move a few steps back. She doesn't need to withdraw. Alright, we're kind of in a bit of a mess right now. This is, who the hell is this? Selleck? And Selleck
First
goes
name Tom?
third, Parker goes next. If I let Parker go... If I attack him, I won't be able to kill him. Oh, that's actually good. If I have my chemist attack this guy, then I won't kill him, but it'll put their chemist in a bad spot where he has to either heal himself or heal the other guy. So I'm going to take the aggressive, and I will actually hit him. Especially since it can't counter me. So now the chemist has to heal himself or heal his friend. So he healed himself. Good. I actually prefer that. So now we can... Now he's going to withdraw, isn't he? Yup, he always withdraws. They always go as far backwards as they can. Which is great because I'm driving him out of the battle. And now they're down one less dude. So all of these thought processes go through my head when I play. I am constantly trying to think several moves ahead. And if I may pat myself on the back a little bit, I'm kind of okay at this game. And I can usually think several steps ahead. I'm not very good at that in general with games like... I'm not very good at chess because I can't think that far ahead, even though it's basically the same concept. Wait. Shit, I committed a move. That's one difference from future Final Fantasy Tactics games.
I was going to say...
In this one, once you commit to a move, you're committed. You can't undo it. I think I'll be able to... Yeah, he's going to retreat. Delita can take him out.
It makes sense that this is easier for you to understand than chess because chess does not have white mages.
Well, yeah, that is true. I mean, because it is a Final Fantasy game, by its nature, it's unbalanced.
Yes,
like,
petition to add white mages to chess. We have bishops, why do they not have healing spells?
So they're down to 2? Are they down to 2?
They got one weak guy.
That's the button. I can remember what the button was. Yeah, they're down to 2. One wounded and one chemist. Alright, well, we can go a little aggressive here. So, what you are supposed to do is... this team that I'm currently using, minus Delita, is part of our permanent team from here on out. However, because the Zodiac signs are so important, what I do is I immediately fire everybody as soon as I get to the menu.
Jesus fuck, Delita. Jesus fuck.
I have played this game for many, many hours, and I have never seen that before.
I have an opening. Poof.
Well, but he got killed because he fell off the cliff. Like, he didn't get killed because of the stone. That only did partial damage.
Okay, I like Delita. He's a sniper.
Yeah, he's unique. So anyway, so I need to completely refactor and retool my team to get the Zodiac signs to be the way I want them. And if, like, the later you do it, the worse you're at, because since the game takes the average level of all your people to determine enemy level, if you're at level 50 and then you get rid of everyone and get a bunch of level 1s, all you're doing is screwing yourself.
Yeah.
And this asshole is in a good spot, and it's annoying me. Like, this guy... I can't get him out of this area, and that tree is in my way. That little bush is stopping him from... or stopping me from fully surrounding him. Let's see... Can't do anything. not even sure my final squire can throw stones. Let's see if he can. Oh, he can. Can you hit him? Nope, 0% chance. That's one thing I like about the game, where, like, it is a 0% chance I'll hit him. That is literally true, so I just do nothing. I simply don't have line of sight on him, because that tree, again, is in the way. Yeah, all he's going to do is heal himself. So I've got this fight. He's just going to be really obnoxious.
Chuck rocks?
Well, that's what I tried. I didn't have line of sight on him. But I'm going to have to do a lot of this mess. Come on up, Delita. I need you to start hucking some rocks. Okay.
Delita's face art, like,
oh, come on,
his
man.
icon makes him look like he's constantly hearing a really off joke.
This may be one. Just in case I'd have to cure Ramsar. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. That was obnoxious. Why do you continue committing acts like robbery? You wouldn't have died this way if you'd led an honest life. That naive attitude.
Let's cue up some Cage the Elephant.
What?
There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees.
Oh, right.
Got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed.
Yes.
Ain't nothing in this world for free.
There you go. I'm proud of you, the Akamura. We need more musical references. Oh god, my legs. Oh. Yes, I know how to play, thank you. Okay, so... Let's see, can I go to the soldier office?
They're not giving you a tutorial and like that slow shit.
If you ever play this game on your own, rule 1, save before and after every single battle you play, because otherwise you're going to hate yourself. So, here is my team. All 8 of them, 7 of them really, since Delita doesn't get to help out. So, normally... Wait, is that the right... Oh shit, did I pick the wrong... Hold on, consulting my chart. I think it's Capricorn. Yeah, it's January 1st. Okay, cool. So, the team is styled a very specific way, so there are certain people who complement other people based on not only their zodiac sign, but their bravery and faith. Bravery is physical attack and anti-defense, and faith is magic attack and anti-defense, which means if you're extremely faithful, for example, you will hit very hard with magic, but you will also take a lot of damage with magic. And it works the opposite way. So, I have very specific ways I want my team set up, and I can't do that here. I can't do that with the default team.
So you want your magicians to have low bravery in case of...
No, I want my mages to have high faith. Yes. Mages have low bravery, but some of the physicals have high faith because they need to be affected by magic. Like, it's a system, believe me. I've gone over this. Oh, sorry, Delita. Ah, fuck it.
Just wandering throughout your team and just be like stripping them.
Yep. All right.
God,
Everyone
this
is
sexual harassment.
Everyone is stripped. So you're gone, Gylar.
Thought I'd keep on helping you.
Nope. You'll help me by leaving. Remove Selec.
Why don't you think it over? We've been through a lot together.
One battle? Screw you. All right. Bye, Cedric.
Hey, come on. You really mean it?
Yup. Gone. Bye, Tina.
I don't want to go. Let me stay a little longer, please.
No. You look too young for me to sexually harass. Ilya,
Don't say
you're
that,
out.
please. I'll be more help.
You'll help me by hitting the bricks. And Cilia.
Isn't that a little selfish? Can't you think it over?
No,
Thought it over.
I was gonna say I'll give her a few seconds of thought because nah, screw her. All right, so now this is our team, and yeah. So I'm gonna do one quick save. I'm going to show you guys what I'm gonna have to go through for this and why this is gonna take me so long. So I'm gonna pull up my chart. And I'm going to do most of this off camera, so I don't drive you guys nuts. But we go to the soldier office. And... Oh, that's what I do. Never mind, I don't go to the soldier office, I go to the shop first. Because what we need to do is we need to sell most of that stuff I just stripped off everybody. Because we're going to just get it all back. So we sell all the clothes. You know what? Actually, never mind. Let me re-equip Delita. But everybody you hire already has all this stuff. You don't get that. You get that. Everyone you hire already has the stuff I stripped off of them, so there's no reason to keep it. Or like if you fire someone, they walk away with your gear, and you know, you don't let money walk out on your life. Boy, that sounds rude. Okay, all these items. Another hot tip if you ever play this game. You need abilities to use items, which I have trouble logicking through. But like, we have a holy water, but we're not going to be able to use the holy water for a while because the chemists have to learn how to use it. And even if we learn how to use it, it's going to be forever since it's actually going to cure anything. Why hold on to it? I sell everything. Except Phoenix Downs and potions, because literally nothing else matters right now. And it won't be long before we get a lot of these items back. So it's not so bad. I don't need X potions for a while. I shouldn't need high potions. Okay. So now we have 6,800. And I can sell the clothes. And the hats. And the daggers, but I'll keep the broadswords. Okay, now we have 7,900. Alright. Once again, I save. It's gonna feel like I'm gonna save every 3 seconds, but I know this game and I don't want to lose a lot of data. Especially because... Cake-hole. I wasn't gonna point that out, but yes, Cake-hole. Cake-hole was my tester.
Apparently Cake-hole is like fuck deep in the Sweetie Woods.
Alright,
so
position 2 is going to be a female with high brave with the Taurus sign. So this is what I have to do. I have to say, alright, how about this soldier? Nope, her brave disqualifies her, it's 42. So I say no. How about this soldier? Female. Squire 66 brave, and Leo, disqualified. No. 49, no. 51, no. 46, no. 61, wait. 61's acceptable. What is that sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. How did you know that?
Because I'm a Homestuck.
Okay. Anyway, I didn't realize... Well, I didn't realize these signs actually...
Sagittarius.
Wow.
Libra.
I didn't realize these signs
Cancer.
actually meant something. That's Scorpio.
No, that's Virgo.
Is it?
That's
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
God. So this is what I'm going to be going through. Whoa.
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces? No, never mind. I need a Pisces eventually.
Aquarius.
Anyway, so...
There you go.
Yeah, but her brave's too low. 48 is unacceptable. So I'm going to be doing this for a while, and this is why I'm going to skip all this and close this episode. So for you, you're going to be waiting 24 hours, but if you're watching this from the playlist, it's only going to be a few seconds. For me, this is probably going to be the rest of my evening.
Probably.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
We'll find one.
Also, real quick, do you see how it costs $1,400 for a woman? It costs $1,500 for a man. Just go.
Of course it does, because man's is for war and women's is for kitchens.
Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and are curious about how it's going to go, just please leave a like or a subscription or a comment. Boy, I could have said that a lot easier.
Send us some love. We are needy people.
We're very needy. Let me... Whoa, was that it?
Brave 66, Taurus.
Sure that's Taurus?
Uh-huh. Positive.
Taurus. Yes. So she has good compatibility with a Capricorn, which is our lead. So she is, yes.
Closing out the episode, and
so
you find her.
Yes, okay.
Gonna take all night.
So her name is not Corey. Oh, I can just... Alright, cool.
Although I am going to save that name for a future character.
Because Ryu D was one of the ones who, suggested this series, even though I didn't think I'd ever do it, he requested a female character named Tila. So, Tila it is, and she is most compatible with just... Alright, cool. Fine, we have a deal. Awesome. So we're going to get a few more people. I won't be able to fill out the roster. I have 8 fighters that I'm definitely going to get, although I think I can only do 5 for now if my math is right, and then we'll get more once we get some money. So, by the time we come up tomorrow, I'll have at least a compliment so we can continue the story. So, let me try this one more time. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you see, we would appreciate a like or a comment, but even better, please subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends to subscribe. PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza is a little bit different than most Let's Players on YouTube. We have fun, we relax, we're chill, and there's no nonsensical screaming for me because I don't play frickin' Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
So.
Like our new Facebook page, and check our other stuff out.
Yeah, Blazing Hawks group. All those links are in the video description. So, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode.
Bye! I like that little touch of dramatic irony. Just like, we're closing the episode. There she is! Your dream girl!
I'm gonna have a lot of that shit in this game.
Probably.